Hello and welcome to the XCAPI video series. Innovation is the future, and for this reason we focus continuously and increasingly on the medium of video. Eventful and animated, we present and describe our software products to you. In this video, we introduce you to the new features and capabilities of the new XCAPI release 3.4. If the XCAPI is not yet installed or configured, we recommend you to use the videos in this series. The XCAPI release 3.4 offers numerous extended functionalities along with several improvements. Again, we have taken customer wishes and their preferences in account in order to make the XCAPI more efficient. The following new features make it even easier to use the XCAPI effective. New tool XCAPI Line Monitor, extension of the XCAPI configuration, extended interoperability, improved XCAPI test tool, additional API SDK. In addition to these visible improvements which are helpful in daily use, the XCAPI is undergoing continuous development. This includes, for example, the optimizing of SIP communication to different PBX systems and providers. You will find the technical details in a separate release notes document available in the community. All of these tools and optimized processes in the configuration facilitate faster help of customers' inquiries for our technical support. You will find the new XCAPI release in the download area in our community under XCAPI software. You will have access to our community after free registration. If you already have a password for the community, this is still valid. Please note that your license needs a valid software upgrade service. The software upgrade service always provides you the latest release because within the service term you can download and use any new XCAPI release. The service update amounts to 1 year automatically and can be extended for another 1 or 2 years. If you are not sure how long your software upgrade service is still valid and you still have an old XCAPI release in use, our sales team will be glad to help you. In order to verify your service term fast, please send us the LOD key or hardware ID. The hardware ID can be the hard lock ID, also known as dongle, or the virtual ID. You will find this information in the XCAPI configuration under license settings. If you use your LOD key for licensing, we recommend to use the copy and paste function. Learn more details in our appropriate video. All customers with a valid software upgrade service will receive the new version for free of charge. The new version can be installed and used with the existing license. For all customers whom software upgrade service has already expired, an extension of the service term is now particularly interesting. The new release provides a few useful tools for daily use. We will have a closer look at the advantages later on in this video. Up to 30 days after expiration, the software upgrade service can be purchased for a new period of 1 or 2 years. The formation of the price is based on the existing XCAPI licenses. A 1-year service extension amounts to 20% of the purchase price, whereas a 2-year extension amounts to 15% per annum. Save an additional 10%. Take advantage of this benefit. Let's have a look at the most important advantages. Fast access to new releases of XCAPI, security and stability through continuous expansion and improvement of the functions, flexible and effective use of the XCAPI software, service extension at any time, save up to 30% when extending the service term in time. The new XCAPI line monitor provides you with a quick overview of the installation and configuration, as well as a record of all calls with detailed information so that you can detect and carry out system improvements on your own. In addition, with these records, our technical support can react faster and more efficiently to customer requests. Following the complete installation, the XCAPI line monitor starts automatically recording calls and changes to the system. The size of the log files is limited to 10 megabytes. This is to prevent disks to be filled unnecessarily, especially for systems with a longer runtime. Changes can be made within the configuration dialog. The XCAPI line monitor consists of two applications. The application xmonservice.x will be installed as an additional service and records all actions of the XCAPI after initiation. The file xmonitor.x, which is also accessible from the Start menu under XCAPI line monitor, displays all the information clearly. Just one click is needed to get a quick overview of the installation and configuration in HTML format, which you can open in your browser without having to install an additional viewer. This report helps a technical employee to quickly gain an overview of your installation. If there are indications of incorrect configurations or licenses, these entries and information are displayed in red. This report contains the following information: detailed information about the XCAPI installed, status of the XCAPI driver and its last start, network adapters and their status, information on Windows operating system used, status of the Windows firewall, overview of the most important parameters of the XCAPI configuration, a statistic of all calls after last reset, the last 20 entries of the XCAPI event log, an overview of all CAPI licenses installed. Active calls provides you with an overview of real-time active connections. The current status of the call is displayed as accurately as possible. Especially for fax transmissions, there are more details to the fax call, such as training phase or information whether softfax or T38 is used. In addition, you can see when calls are put on hold or transferred in the background. This means both calls are displayed in the line monitor when a call is transferred with simulated ECT. Under Events, you can have a look at all incidents regarding your XCAPI. For example, restarts of the XCAPI driver or actions of the XCAPI tools are recorded. Incidents which impair the functionality of the XCAPI are marked particularly in color. Special improvements can be made easily. If the XCAPI configuration is changed, the old configuration is saved in a text file before the new configuration becomes active. Information on the file name can be found in the log. This, for example, allows conclusions to be drawn when calls fail after changing the configuration. If there's an interruption of the network connectivity, it will be recorded in the protocol. This can be an indication of problems in the infrastructure. Upon request, events can be exported as a text file. The call history shows details on previous voice and fax connections, including source numbers, destination numbers, and if calls have failed. Note that the error messages can vary depending on the infrastructure. In addition, you will receive information when a call cannot be answered due to lack of licenses or if a specific application was not available. Speed and number of pages are recorded in fax transmissions. The protocol for voice calls can be exported and saved as a CSV file for statistical purposes. This gives you the possibility to create an overview of all calls with the help of programs such as Microsoft Excel. Data about the used operating system, the XCAPI release number and the installed XCAPI tool release number can be found under the menu item System. If a data file is missing, it is marked in red. A successful configuration of your XCAPI has become even easier with a new release. In addition to a revised user interface, we have expanded the compatibility to existing PBX systems and SIP providers. The predefined settings of the controller wizard will guide you through the process of setting up a controller and therefore take care most of the work. We have also updated the configuration with automatic user-friendly help messages. For example, you will get an indication if you assign the same port to two controllers on the network card. We have adapted the start screen of the wizard controller to your needs. You can now choose predefined profiles for a SIP provider, PBX or another VoIP system. Of course, you can still set your own connection parameters. It only takes 5 steps to complete the configuration after the successful installation of the XCAPI. We provide you with complete configurations for 23 SIP providers and 58 PBX systems. For more information, please see our video on the controller wizard. Starting from release 3.4 and onwards, the expiry date of the software upgrade service is displayed in addition to the license details. For over 10 years, the XCAPI provides interfaces for CAPI 2.0. Many partners, especially from Europe, rely on this standard interface. Inquiries from new partners who use XCAPI together with their products were becoming increasingly common in the last 2 years. However, starting again CAPI programming is very demanding and time-consuming. For this reason, we now offer for newcomers a SDK, which provides a simple and fast integration of XCAPI into your own application. Companies now that so far could not use CAPI programming can now use API. The API offers the following advantages. Based on the reliable XCAPI interface, pure software solution, configuration and management inclusive, runtime environment is automatically installed with XCAPI, so your application must not be changed when reinstalling your XCAPI. Easy to use. The SDK includes several examples in the source code. Application development is simple, fast and comprehensive. ZIP and H323 skills are not required. The test tool has been revised in some areas. Now within the settings, the controller numbers match the numbers in the XCAPI. In addition, the description of the controller is also displayed. Some texts and messages have been revised for clarity. The XCAPI test tool is automatically available with every XCAPI installation. This allows you to check the suitability of your provider or your telephone system without having to install a full application, which can be time-consuming. Let's have a look at the most important advantages. Incoming and outgoing voice calls, sending and receiving fax, sending and receiving DTMF tones, triggering supplementary services. You have experienced the advantages of the new XCAPI release 3.4 in this video. Convince yourself now personally and extend your software upgrade service and install your new XCAPI. By the way, the new release can be installed over the old installation. All settings and configurations remain untouched.